Morning is when the sun wakes up from its slumber, rears its head and turns the sky into a mist of pink and yellow as it begins to rise. Morning is when the sun covers our land like a tent, where it relaxes and comforts us as we begin to prepare for the quiet of the night. And then there is the time in between. During these hours there is much to do, think and reflect. Sometimes those hours between dusk and dawn seem endless. As for Donald Trump, I think he doesn't care about the magic of the red morning sun and he doesn't have the comfort of the night light. His only focus is anger. Every day now, usually between dawn and dusk, a story about Trump comes out. But contrary to what he says, he looks. Of course it does. What else will he do in his empty palace? And what he hears is that it is a failure. He hears this from early morning until morning. He also hears about all his incoming charges. He was angry. For example, Trump says that Ron DeSantis was in tears while seeking Donald Trump's endorsement for governor. Trump, speaking to Hugh Hewitt, said DeSantis was polling well before Trump came in and got his poll numbers. Trump is also talking about going on a revenge tour if he wins the presidential race, which is unlikely to happen. She is angry with Kevin McCarthy for saying the police officer who shot and killed Ashley Babbitt was doing his job. I think the last few weeks without impeachment will be nauseating for Trump. Although the man is not very hot, he must have known what was coming, he must have seen the amount of money of his party and heard the words of his former creditors and claimants. Now to enter the presidential race. He hears all this from early morning until dawn. Michael Cohen owner. Lawrence Tribe ownership. Bill Palmer knows it. They know that freedom will soon be a myth for Donald Trump. So Trump should end up with an hour of dwindling freedom, think about what he did and who he did it to. However, we all know that sociopaths cannot accept evil. Whether it's dawn or dusk, these myopic, stupid people don't know how to look into it, that won't change for Trump in the early morning, evening, or any hour in between.